this video, I want to talk about what happens when you start your celibacy journey and how some obstacles can come into your way from external sources or internally, and how to overcome those to successfully be celibate, to find the partner who actually values our body, our soul, our spirit, and that happens when you start owning your own. Getting into a celibacy journey, especially after you've lost your celibacy, it's one of the most difficult things to do, and you should show yourself some grace if you've been celibate for some time. We have imposter syndromes, especially when we're starting to get into it, because we become victims of our past and we have so much guilt that we carry because innately we are not the people to just fucking leave. The society does not make it easy when you get into a celibacy journey. Firstly, because you have people from your past chit-chatting on your name, especially when you get into celibacy, claiming that you are not celibate and you're just doing it for clout. And the worst is people who you've been connected with, say it one night stand or whatever it may be. This is not even a relationship or a situationship. Those are the people who will think that they have an ownership on you because you slept with them. But you don't even care for them, you don't even know their last name even, and you would probably not even give them a second look. They feel that they know what our moral compass is like. Let's get into the science. First, when you start your celibacy journey, you would feel extreme withdrawals and you will feel very sexually active out of nowhere. But do find other outlets where you can control your urges, because if you act on it, that can really affect you emotionally if you break your celibacy. Because bear in mind, it's very easy for us to attract anybody who we can sleep with and get a fix, but then getting pulled back into our old nature can really affect our imposter syndrome even further, and we start to think that we are not cut for it. Well, you are. Just go through it and control yourself. Mind control. Sign 2, when you do actually slip up when you are getting into your celibacy journey, you will end up really hurting yourself badly, and you'll almost feel like giving up because you just do not think that you can commit. Especially if you're somebody with commitment issues, it's even more harder for you to stay celibate, because many a times when we have commitment issues, we put a lot of stress on the sexual activities that we are able to perform with another and how many partners we can attract, because that is something which requires healing. If you're getting into a journey where you want to be celibate, you're already working on your emotional healing. And while you're working on your emotional healing, do not beat yourself up if you have those intrusive sexual thoughts about people around you. Just make sure you do not act on it. And if you do act on it, realize it's trial and error. So analyze, why did you act on it? Who influenced you if they did? And what about the person attracted you so much that you wanted to get into it? Or was it even about the person? Or is it about you? So you have to reparent yourself. You have to teach yourself again, because sex is the easiest way to influence us and our mind, our psyche. So there's always time for you to restart, but just do not give up, because it's easier said than done. Because what's the point anyways? You're single anyways. Then you're seriously affecting your healing journey. So once you get into your healing journey, make sure that you're putting your celibacy to the utmost, because you're not taking on energies that way. Third, when you get into your celibacy journey successfully, you will start to realize that everything that you used to really fuck with when it came to the social aspect of things, which can involve a lot of sexual exchanges with people that you meet with the sole intention of finding a partner, all that kind of washes away. A lot of your abandonment issues will come to surface when you actually stop having random sex, is because you will understand that you always needed somebody to show you love, even if it was for a fleeting moment, just for you to feel wanted and accepted. So when you actually start your celibacy journey, you do not even feel the need for somebody to be there physically beside you if there is no emotional connection, and that is a complete 180. Next, you start feeling very light and your energy is so much more pure. You will just feel the weight is lifted off of your shoulder. Bear in mind, when you have sex with people you don't know, you latching onto energies that they've slept with from people from their past or their present. So you don't know what demons you're latching onto anyways. And when you finally clean your system internally, You clean your system externally as well, and your environment is cleaner, and the way you look at sex, the way you look at your body, your tempo is very different. And irrespective of whatever you've done in your past, and whoever shuns you for that is a hypocrite. And if you're already into your celibacy journey, feel good about the fact, get completely okay that you do not feel the sexual urges, because you are keeping your body pure. You're not here to chase clout, but you're here to take care of your body, your tempo, and share it with somebody who actually values their own body and their tempo as well. Irrespective of what social settings you would be in, you're not easily swayed by whoever shows up in front of you, because you know what you carry within you and who you want to share it with. Next, you will come to a point in your celibacy journey where you'll actually feel powerful about not having sexual bodies on you, and you no longer be ashamed about your fact, that imposter syndrome about yourself. You would rather be at acceptance that you had a past where you put yourself out there and you learn from it, and now you are healing, you're cleaning, and you're actually feeling good about yourself, and you're attracting the energies that you are supposed to attract. Not like you didn't live your life and there is no regret in your life. Be grateful that you're healthy, you're happy, and those energies that you used to associate with is no longer around you. If they have any kind of precedence over you, it's only through word of mouth, because you guys are not connected, and nor will you ever be connected. So keep going on. Lastly and finally, you're completely comfortable being celibate for as long as you want, you start attracting people who actually value celibacy and who actually think it's pretty cool that in this world where it's so easy to be promiscuous, you've kept yourself together, and nobody is better than the other, but made this conscious decision of making a change in yourself, and something you may have even struggled with because of your own emotional wounds, which manifest in your sexual activities that you do or you don't do. And now you're finally upholding your value system, your body, your mind, your spirit, and who you want to associate with and who wants to touch you. That should make you feel really proud. And when you are that way, you start attracting the right partner and people who uplift it. Celibacy takes you a step closer to God and a step closer to your own spirit, because when you start to cleanse, you release energies that you've accumulated since the time you shared your body. So you know that, and you know your count. Irrespective of that, however long you've been celibate, you can never really quantify your journey with anybody else. People are evil, and people who have a grudge against you, especially those people who I call low lives, who don't even know you, but they knew you in one point in your life, sexually or not, will be the first ones to judge this decision of yours. And while they judge, they will also gossip about this decision of yours. And some of those people, unfortunately, will also create stories on how they once used to know you, and they can spin a story around claiming that they still know you and everything that you're doing is a lie. If you decided to drop all of those people that you had any kind of sexual contacts with to work on you. Not like you were going to commit to them anyways. There's a reason why you use them as well for one night, even if it is subconsciously, because you were not looking for a future with them. If you were somebody who let it go as soon as it happened and you let them know what it is, and even if it was supposed to go somewhere, it didn't go, you let it go. So you continue to leave. Basically, all I'm going to tell you is you should stick to your journey, and you should actually tune out what the world is saying, because many people will use you for clout. Many people will use you out of jealousy. Many people will use your name out of revenge. And many people will take your celibacy journey personal, because they take it as a personal rejection. And that is healing that they need, because they have some traumatic events that they need to heal from. It's none of your concern. But do not get involved when you start to hear things that people start to say about your character just because you want to become celibate. They think that they have the license to speak on it. Let dogs bark because they can't have you. Let them. Do not indulge where you do not belong. I love you and I'm proud of you. Keep going on.